World's most extreme railways. Phenomenal Ferrocarril Central Andino. Traveling from almost 15,700 feet above sea level, the Ferrocarril Central Andino Railway is a route that has been meticulously blasted through the mountains and gorges of the Peruvian Andes. This makes the Transandean track the second highest railways in the world, and while its altitude alone is impressive, it's the railway's extreme engineering that is truly breathtaking. It is made up of 58 bridges and 69 tunnels. This route has been blasted across canyons and is narrowly connected by a series of near-vertical cliffs. This allows the train to climb from low-lying capital of Lima to the lofty reaches of Cerro de Pasco, which is a staggering 2.5 miles higher up. But to get there, the tracks have to cross the stomach-churning 253-foot-high Burgos Bridge. Aside from vertigo, what gets riders' hearts racing as they cross this near 600-foot expanse is the bridge's extreme history in the late 1800s. This bridge collapsed not once, but twice thanks to the area's terrifying tendency to flood. PILATUS Railway, Switzerland. The steepest cogwheel railway in the world, the PILATUS Railway in Switzerland has a gradient of 48% as you travel to the station at 7,000 feet above sea level. Near Lucerne, the train goes from Alpnachstad to the PILATUS Kulm, traveling through alpine meadows and mountains. The 30-minute ride leads to an alpine peak noted for its amazing vistas. Once you've finished the ride, you can stay at the Hotel PILATUS Kulm and enjoy a welcome appetizer before a 4-course gourmet meal, and then spend the rest of your evening in the cozy accommodations surrounded by snow in the winter and beautiful views of the stars during the spring and summer. ARGO GEDE Train Railroad, Indonesia. ARGO GEDE Train Railroad, a railway line in Indonesia between the capital city of Jakarta and Bandung, the capital of West Java province, passes through emerald green fields, lush mountains, and deep river valleys. The most breathtaking stretch of the 3-hour journey is the crossing of the Sikurutag Bridge. The train rides on the pylon trestle bridge 200 feet above the valley floor, offering a panoramic view of the subtropical valley below. The bridge is held up by huge steel pillars, and beneath it, the central pillars weigh a whopping 110 tons each, rigidly supporting the bridge, allowing trains to barrel their way over almost 1,000 feet of elevated track. White Knuckle White Pass and Yukon Route. The White Pass and Yukon Route are a Canadian and US Class 3 3-feet narrow-gauge railroad linking the port of Skagway, Alaska, with Whitehorse, the capital of Yukon. An isolated system, it has no direct connection to any other railroad. Equipment, freight, and passengers are ferried by ship through the port of Skagway, and via road through a few of the stops along its route. Sections of this narrow winding route were built so precariously into the mountainsides that today the very thought of traveling across it is enough to send shivers down your spine to make the route work. The gauge of the railroad is just 3 feet across compared to the standard 4 feet 8 inches. This gauge allows the train to make tighter turns, so it can climb up a risky 3,000 feet in just 20 miles. Molten Minami Azo. The Takamori Line is a Japanese railway line in Kumamoto Prefecture, between Totino Station, Minami Azo, and Takamori Station, Takamori. This is the only railway line Minami Azo Railway operates. Japan's Minami Azo route takes it to another level by running through an active volcano site. The line connects Tatano to Takamori in the Kumamoto Prefecture, stretching right around the base of Japan's largest active volcano Mount Azo. The track passes over an almost 200 feet high fragile Daiichi Shakawa Bridge, which was first constructed back in 1928. Nose of the Devil. Driving up the side of a mountain isn't unusual. But climbing more than 500 meters in less than 12 kilometers is a hike. With no side rails to keep the cars from falling off the nearly vertical inclines to the valley below, the nose of the Devil Train in Ecuador is a perilous trek. The track consists of switchbacks, where the train goes past a junction, then backs down the next section before heading forward again. The only way engineers were able to get the train up the mountainside known as the Condor Zeri connects the towns of Alausi and Sipum.